Well, the reason context is important in archaeology is because, well, the best way to say it is context is everything. Artifacts are simply objects. They're things without the context for where they came from, how old they are. What we're trying to understand is what people did, how they lived, what was going on in their lives, how they adjusted to the environment. In order to do that, you need to have a set of things that you can understand, and you need to figure out how those things go together. Basically, where they are related to in a site, in a stratigraphic level. It's what we call technically provenance or provenience. Where does that stuff come from and how do they relate to each other? So it's the context of that stuff, stratigraphically, chronologically, that tells you what's going on. The context of stuff in Cooper's Ferry is critical because we're dealing with possibly one of the earliest stem point sites in North America, something that may be the equivalent of Clovis elsewhere. And so in order to determine what's going on at that time period, we need to have all of the artifacts that are related to that time period. And we need to be able to put them together so that you don't just have points, you have the animal bones that they were living on, you have all of the detritus of life. And so a context of how those relate to each other is critical in understanding what's going on with those people. One of the most interesting things I've seen is the pit features that are here. One of the things that we don't really understand about stem point people is actually how they were living. Most stem point sites that have been found in Western North America are surface sites. We really rarely find something where we can see, the detritus of living. And the pit features here are really unusual because we don't really know, we haven't seen them before. We don't know what's going on. How are they used? What was stored in them? Why were they dug? So to figure that out is going to be a very good complement to what else we know about the stem point period.